Thank you so much for supporting these stories. Every comment, every moment you spend here, every bit of love, it means everything. If these emotional narratives resonate with you, please help me reach 5,000 subscribers. Your support keeps these stories alive. The moment my husband stormed through the ballroom doors, time seemed to pause. Glasses froze midair. Conversations vanished. Music faltered into silence. And in that stillness, his eyes locked onto me, wild, trembling, burning with betrayal. That was the instant my world tipped. But to understand how everything fell apart, you need to see how perfect it had been just minutes before. The hotel ballroom glowed under soft golden lights, crystal centerpieces catching every flicker. Laughter bubbled, music swelled, and everything seemed lifted from a dream. This was the charity gala I had poured months into, the event that would finally showcase the organization my husband and I had built. I stood near the stage, smiling, greeting donors, masking the tight ache in my chest. The truth? My heart had been tense since that morning's argument with Ethan. He had been distant, cold, asking strange, pointed questions. Where were you last night? Why didn't you answer? Who were you with? I had laughed it off, told him I'd been preparing for the gala with the team. He nodded, not like he believed me, more like he was storing the answer somewhere. Tonight wasn't about marriage problems. Tonight was about success. At least, that's what I told myself. Then Maya appeared. Big night, she said, handing me a glass of champagne. You pulled it off beautifully, Claire. Maya, my assistant, smart, efficient, always present, had become practically part of our home, always stopping by to drop off documents, help with planning, or handle tasks Ethan said he would review. I never questioned it. Why would I? She was family. You deserve this, she said gently. Don't overthink. Enjoy it. I smiled, glass in hand, but her eyes lingered too long, like she knew something I didn't, like she was waiting for a moment I couldn't yet see. The microphone crackled as I stepped on stage to speak. Faces beamed, donors smiled, cameras flashed. But one face was missing: Ethan. He had promised to be there. He had texted an hour earlier, saying he was on his way. Yet his chair remained empty. I pushed down my disappointment. Thank you all for believing in us, I said. The door slammed open. A collective gasp rippled through the room. Ethan stood there, hair disheveled, shirt wrinkled, breathing like he'd run a marathon, hands trembling. My heart stumbled. Don't you dare say my name, he thundered. Cameras froze. Conversations died. Maya's champagne glass slipped from her hand, shattering. He advanced toward the stage, eyes burning. You want to know why I wasn't here earlier? Why I look like this? I stepped down carefully. Ethan, please, we can talk privately. No, he snapped. We'll talk right here. Since you made this night public, I'll make it public too. My stomach plummeted. Every step he took felt like a countdown. 3 hours ago, he said breathlessly, I got an anonymous message with photos. The blood drained from my face. Photos of what? He paused, turning slowly to face the crowd. Photos of my wife, he said, voice cracking, with someone she claimed barely knew. My knees buckled. I don't, Ethan. What are you talking about? He cut me off, lifting his phone. The ballroom screens flickered to life. A hotel hallway. A familiar coat. A reflection in a glass door. My hand intertwined with a man's. My breath ripped out of me. No. 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 This couldn't be real. I hadn't touched anyone else. I hadn't done anything. It had to be staged, edited, manipulated. That's not Ethan. That's not what it looks like, I cried. Oh, really? He whispered. Then explain the timestamp. Explain why you said you were working late that night. My mind raced. That man, Daniel from the venue team. I stammered. He helped me carry boxes, that's all. I didn't even notice Ethan. I swear, it's nothing. A murmur ran through the room. Sympathy from some, doubt from most, but Ethan's expression hardened. He stepped closer. And this, he said, holding up his phone. Another photo. Me laughing outside, Daniel brushing a leaf from my hair. It wasn't like that. I whispered, shaking. Helped. Ethan snapped. Helped how? Helped himself to my wife. Helped me look like a fool. He turned to the audience, voice trembling. She told me she was stressed, needed space, that late nights were work. I trusted her. Defended her. Thought I was being paranoid. Paranoia doesn't send photos. People do. My chest burned. Ethan, I'm begging you, someone set this up. Someone wants to. Behind him, I saw it a flicker. Maya. Her expression had changed. Shock replaced with terror. Our eyes met, and something cracked in her gaze. She shifted slightly, just enough for me to see her phone screen. A message thread with Ethan, topped with my image. Maya, I whispered. She froze. Ethan followed my gaze. What? He demanded. Her lips trembled. I stepped closer, voice low. Show him your phone. Maya backed up. Claire, don't. Please, I repeated. Ethan looked between us, confused, angry, desperate. Hand me the phone, he said softly. She shook her head violently. Ethan, it's not what you think. His eyes widened. Oh my God. She framed me, I said quietly. She staged the photos. She followed me that night. She took them. Maya burst into tears. No, Ethan, listen. She doesn't deserve you. She takes you for granted. She doesn't see you like I do. A collective gasp echoed through the ballroom. Ethan looked shattered. His world, my world, ruined because of one person's obsession. He turned slowly toward me. Claire, I'm so sorry. I trembled. Do you trust me now? He exhaled like fragile air. Yes, but trust isn't rebuilt in a night. Not after humiliation in front of hundreds. Not after assuming the worst so quickly. I loved you, I whispered. And tonight, you turned me into a spectacle. He flinched. I didn't know. You didn't ask, I said quietly. That's what hurts. He tried to step closer. Please don't walk away from me. But something inside me had broken. Not from guilt, but from a disappointment so deep it hollowed me. This marriage can survive many things, I said softly, but not a lack of faith. Tears filled his eyes. I'm not leaving forever, I said gently. I just need space. Real space, to heal, breathe, and figure out if this can be rebuilt. He reached for me, then froze. I turned and walked out, past the stairs, past the whispers, past the shattered pieces of my life on the marble floor. The night had been flawless until it wasn't. Sometimes, a single lie doesn't break a marriage, but a single doubt can.